First I came up with a cool sounding chord for the right hand on the piano. Next I'll try and figure out why I like that sound of that chord. So I'll say, what kind of chord is it? In this case, it's a whole tone scale chord. I just take note of that. So now I have one good chord, but I need a second chord that will sound good with my first chord. So I just experiment around until I find something. So I found a second chord that I like. It sounds good with the first chord. So now I have to examine this chord and see why it sounds good. I figure out that that second chord is based on a diminished scale. I might be able to use that information somewhere in the song, or maybe I won't. It's just something interesting to take note of. So I start goofing around with that second chord, and I decide I like that shape. It's a fifth on the white keys with two black keys next to them. And then if I just move that shape of that chord around on the keyboard, there's 4 chords that look like that. And I'll use those 4 chords in the song. So now I have 5 chords, and that's plenty of chords to make a song out of. Now I gotta work on the left hand. So I goof around with my left hand, and then I discover a cool rhythm and kind of a cool riff to have as the left hand part. So now that I have that cool sounding left hand, I will just use that same rhythm and just change the notes a little bit. Since the chords are going up with the right hand, I'll make that riff go down in pitch in the left hand. That usually sounds cool. I'm starting to like the sound of this, so I decide to write it all down before I forget it. I write it down any old way. Here I put the left hand, and here's the right hand. So here's the left hand. Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then here's the right hand. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do that twice. And remember, that was the A shape with the whole tone scale. Here's my second chord. The same way, I called this the B shape in a diminished scale. And then here's the other chords that are the same. It's just reminders for me, so I can come back to it tomorrow and maybe add on to the song a little bit.
Now I'll play as much of the song as I've come up with so far.